playlist link, things you need for class. I'm going to mute everybody and we're going to get it started because it's time. All right. So first thing first, I want you to just find some space in your space. Bring your feet, I would say shoulder width apart. Take your arms to your sides and just kind of shake it off. I feel very T-Swifty. Just kind of shake it off. And you can get a little more weird than me if you want. And we're just going to stamp down through the feet again. Let's all take a deep breath in through our nose, reach up. Lift up and exhale the arms down at the sides. Let's do it one more time. Deep breath in, reach up, look up, roll those shoulders back and exhale the arms down at the sides. Good. Roll the shoulders back, up and back, and make our way over to our playlist. We're going to warm our bodies up. If you've never taken my class before, 5 blocks of work, we're going to go cardio, strength, core, strength, cardio. All right, hitting the playlist in 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, 1. Once you hit the playlist, our warm up is a mere 4 minutes time. Each block of work, we get 45-second intervals, 4 movements, and then we're going to go through that one more time. So you'll get 2 opportunities. Yes? Yes. All right. So we're going to start with our feet about shoulder width apart. Reach the arms up, squat down, reach for the floor, reach the arms again, and squeeze. Good. We'll do it again. Squat down, reach the arms up, floor, reach, and rise. One more time. Squat down and reach, touch the floor or try, come back up and rise. Good. From here, it's a hamstring curl and a wide grip row. If you're on the beat, great. If you're not, great. If you're doing this in total silence, well, wow, that's some conviction. I like it. Good. I'm going to let a couple more folks in. So if you are moving in your hamstring curl, can you make it even bigger? Can you make it even brighter? Yes. Good. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Half jacks right here. Up and out. Now, if you want to move into full jacks, go for it. Remember, this workout is 45 minutes. If you haven't worked out in a little while, you may want to take it easy. Don't spend all of your money in the first 30 seconds of the work. Good. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step your feet together. Good. Take your curtsy and find a little side bend. Curtsy, side bend. 2 more on the right. Curtsy, side bend. 1 more time. Curtsy, side bend, and switch. Left curtsy, crunch in from the side. 2 more. Finding stability in that right foot. Bring the feet about hip width apart. Hands at the hips. Fly the arms out and squeeze. Hands at the hips, fly the arms and squeeze. Good team. We've got about 1 minute and 40 seconds left on our warm up. On the hinge, I want you to look at your back. In the screen, nice and flat. Stick the hips out. Last 1. Good. And then from here, step the feet together. I want you to find a chair pose. Pull and switch. Pull and switch. Good. Squeeze the legs together. Can we sink a little lower in the thighs? You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it all the way down to the knees. Hands on the mat. Press yourself to plank. Right knee, left tricep. Left knee, right tricep. Downward dog. Back to plank. Left to right. Right to left. Down dog. Back to plank. 1 more time. Left to right. Right to left. Down dog. Back to plank. Lower down to the forearms. Hold here. Shift over to the right. Open up the left. Shift over to the left, open up the right. 1 more time each side. Shift over to the left and over to the other side. Good. When when you're ready, come on back down to the knees. We're gonna rise up from a kneeling position. This is for you, Emily. So I'm gonna find the half kneel, rise, and then I'm gonna switch the legs. Find the half kneel, rise. Yeah, so I have a pad underneath my knee. I would maybe put a towel underneath it if I needed to. Warm up is over in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, cheers. Hands to the screens. We're gonna move into our first block of work. That is cardio. All you need is you. If you just got in here, playlist link is in the chat. I'm gonna put it in there just in case you missed it. Timer starts in 3 seconds. Back yourself up. I want you to imagine you have a jump rope in your hands. 3, 2, 1, we jump it forward. And then we heel dig our way back. Good, and if you're not jumping, you could do high knee march forward, heel dig on your way back. Your howdy partner. Yeah, so the option here, double leg hop, heel dig back, right? Or I could do high knees, get those arms moving, and take it low impact on the way back. Nice little stretch through that hamstring group. 8 seconds, land light. This is 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Jack and overhead jack. Here we go. Again, if I'm not jumping, it could be low impact. Maybe I mix and match those things because I get a chance to do this again in round 2. Between each activity, between each block, you're gonna get a 30-second rest or a minute, depending on where we're at inside of the blocks. Awesome. Breathing in and breathing out. Brace the abdominals, careful you're not looking like this in the side here. Yeah. This is 5, 4, 3, 2, plant your feet. Lateral lunge on the right, hip circle, arm circle on the left. Lateral lunge, hip circle, arm circle open. So I've got my right leg, left arm, right leg, left arm, right, left. Just so you can see that from the side. Big lateral lunge, big hip circle, big shoulder roll. You've got 5 seconds left. And then of course we'll do the other side. Here we go. Left lateral lunge, left hip circle, right shoulder. Left lateral lunge, hip circle, shoulder roll. Left, circle, shoulder roll. Big step, big circle, circle with that shoulder on the right. Nice. So we did 2 higher impact cardio challenges followed by 2 mobilizing, right? So it's a nice little balance, an opportunity to catch that breath. You've got 5 seconds left in block 1, set 1. Finish out the arm circle, and that is it. Okay, so far so good. Welcome everyone. So happy for you coming to class today on this beautiful Saturday. Now's a great time to reassess. How are you doing? What do you have to give to the movement? Because guess what? We do 1 of each and we don't see it again today. So I say, go a little harder, get a little more breathless, and we're gonna start at the top with our double hop jump rope, different J word, ham curl back, heel dig back. Good, a lot of hopping here. Circle the arms, heel dig, heel dig, heel dig. I'm kind of driving those heels to the front. And then it's a double hop. Yes. How could I make this harder? I could make those hops bigger, right? So maybe I make it more of a squat jump, traveling my way forward, right? Landing light in the feet though. So if you feel that landing in your joints, you're going a little too hard. 3, 2, and 1. So it's T-jack, wide jack, T, wide, T. Breathe in, breathe out. Find the rhythm with the breathing here, because you got 45 seconds to stay consistent with this action, right? Now, if you feel good, I want you to turn up the heat a little more under those feet, because you got 22 seconds. You're literally halfway through the activity. We won't do another jumping jack today, I promise you that. Reach, open, reach, open. Last 8. Oh my gosh, calves on fire. 4, 3, 2, 1 in time. Okay, left leg. Lateral lunge, hip circle, arm circle. Lateral lunge, hip circle, arm circle. I'm moving a little more dynamically this time. Do I have to? Answer equals no. Big step on that left leg, hip circle, almost forgot it, right? No one's perfect. A workout is a workout. Just do the best you can at each and every juncture. Good, big arm circle, see behind you. Lots of rotation in that ball and socket joint of the hip and the shoulder. Switch your sides here. Right lateral, right hip circle, left arm. Right lateral, hip, left arm. Right, left. Big inhale, stick your hips back, right? So on my lunge, my back stays flat. I rise up, I find the rotation through the torso. Step, circle out, arm circle back. Step, circle out, arm circle. You got 9 seconds, big lateral lunge. That left leg stays straight and strong. And that, you're done with block 1. That's it. Cardio block number 1 is officially over. We're going to move into our second block, and that's going to be our strength. So if you have dumbbells, grab them here. I'm going to use 5s today. What did I do with them? Oh, I put them all the way in the back room. Okay, so let's demonstrate what's going on in this block. It's single-sided, so we'll get a chance to do one and then the other. You're in rest for another 30 seconds. So I'm holding these 2 5-pound dumbbells. I'm going to step my right foot forward, left foot back in this split lunge. I'm going to drop into my legs. I'm going to come over the shoulder of my left and rise. Again, over the shoulder to my left and rise. That's effort 1. We're not in it yet. I'm just letting you know what's happening. Then we'll switch sides and we'll go over that right shoulder. Okay. All right. 3, 2, we're really going now. Find your split lunge over the left shoulder and squeeze the back leg. Drop in over the left and squeeze. This is tough to balance. If you're really struggling and you're standing on your mat like I am, you may want to consider standing on a harder surface like hardwood flooring. So we're finding this nice little halo action behind the head, heading left to right first. Nice, drop in. You've got 9 seconds left on the first side. Right knee forward, going across the left. Switch your legs. Left knee forward. That means I go around the shoulder of my right now, and I squeeze. So the leg that's behind us is the direction of the halo. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, bend those knees. Oh my gosh. So if the weights feel like they're pretty easy now, maybe next round you add a little more weight. Or you don't. You listen to yourself before you listen to this crazy lady in a blue outfit. Good, so I'm bending that back knee, going around the shoulder of my right. I'm squeezing to rise, both my legs straighten. Yes? Step your feet to the top of your mat, feet about hip width apart. Weights are gonna start in front of the thighs. I'm gonna hinge, fly the right arm, fly the left arm, and rise. Showing this to you from the side. My palms face my thighs. Fly the left arm, no rotating. Fly the right arm. In the biz, it's called anti-rotation. So I'm trying not to let my whole body twist with me. Yes. Slow wins the race here. Try to alternate the arm you're starting on. I just forgot, so that's why I'm saying it. So this time I would lead with my left and then my right. I want us all to find chair pose here. Good. This one's rotation. I pull right, and left, right and left. Twist your upper body, stay low. Like pistons in a car, up and down. Yes, squeeze the legs together. Big twists here. 20 seconds. So there's constant tension, right? I'm always moving. Can you get lower? Neck is nice and long. So if you're looking forward, I say turn to the side so you can just turn your head. 4 seconds, 3, 2, and 1. All right, set the dumbbells down for a moment. Shake out the hands. We're holding the dumbbells for the whole 4, so it's just a nice chance to like stretch the hands. Are you glad you came to class? Me, I'm really glad you came. Yay! All right, pick up your dumbbells because that recovery is only 30 seconds. We've got about 9 to set up. Good, left leg forward, right leg back. We're starting on the leg we ended on. Bend your knees more. We go around the shoulder of the right. Rise. Mandy, what if I wanted to make this harder? Get lower, around the right, add an overhead press. Drop in, around, press. Drop in, around. When I press, I'm not compressing my low back. I'm pulling my abdominals inward. Right, I go around the right, push and squeeze. Around the right, push and squeeze. The positioning is tough, but you're tough. I want you to keep pushing your body for 3 seconds, 2 and 1. Right foot is now forward. I go around the left. I rise. If I wanted to immediately add, I would add this narrow press as I straighten my legs. Here's the breathing. Oh, cross that back body, squeeze. And when I say squeeze, I'm really talking about ribs drawing in, back glute engaging. Nice, Elaine. And press. Try not to hit your head. Around, really get that big shoulder rotation. 4, 3, 2, step your feet in. Have them be about hips distance apart. Palms face the thighs. Hinge. Right arm. Left arm. Rise. Hinge. Left arm. It's a reverse fly. Alternating the arms. Good. Now, if this feels really easy for you, I want you to slow it down. Pause at the top. Slow release it. Pause at the top. Ooh, no rotation, slow release it. Less is more. Exhale the weight up. You're done in 4, 3, 2. Finish the rep out. Step your feet together and we pull, switch, pull, switch. So my legs are bent. My knees are behind my toes. I pull, and this one I emphasize this rotation through my trunk, through my torso. Keep the knees squeezing together. Keep the feet planted. Pull and switch. Pull and switch. My back, I'm squeezing inward. Good, good, good. You're done in 5. We'll get a minute rest before we move into core. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Okay. So 2 blocks complete. We're done with 1 cardio. We're done with 1 strength. We don't see those things again. Grab a quick sip of water. We're going to start standing in core. Then we're coming down to the floor. All you really need is your mat. So if you're looking to add into this, you could bring your weights down to the floor with you, and we could advance things, and I'll show you a way to do that when we get to the ground. So maybe just set them off into the corner, okay? You still got 30 seconds of rest. I'm gonna demonstrate what you got going on first. My toes and knees are gonna turn out. I'm gonna take my hands behind my ears. I drop into a sumo, I crunch. Sumo, side crunch, alternating. This one's tough, it's a big hip opener. So if it's too much, provide yourself with a little lower range of motion. Down dog to plank with a knee, we'll alternate that. We come down, we do alternated forearms, which was in the warm up, and then a butterfly full sit up, okay? Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Drop, bring it in. I'm less concerned with the speed on this, more concerned with the connection into our sides. Showing this a little bit from a profile. I'm lifting off that left knee. I'm making my elbow meet. So I'm finding a little side bend in a single leg balance. And if your hips are doing a lot of popping, so are mine, that's normal. As long as it's not painful, you're good. So from here, back up to the back of your mat, walk it out to downward facing dog. We shift to plank, knee, knee, back to down dog. Shift to plank, knee, knee, back to down dog. Shift to plank, knee, knee. If you can remember to alternate the foot, great. If not, don't worry about it. Just do this round as best as you can. Good. Notice what's going on in the hands, right? So I'm not letting my hands just be curled in. I want to really press the ground away from me, right along my chest cavity here. 3, 2, come on down to the forearms. Feet about shoulder width apart for more stability. Shift over to the side, open up. Come back through center, shift over to the opposite side and open up. Take a moment of pause, return and repeat. If I wanted to make this harder, I would shift and stack my feet. I would shift and stack. If I wanted to make it easier, I'd bring my feet wider apart and maybe even consider lowering my knees down each time, right? So I could come down to the knees or the bottom knee and then switch to the other bottom knee. There's some options here. Okay, so lie down on your back. Soles of the feet meet. So we're getting a lot of hip opening here. I'm not going to use dumbbells this first round, but we're going to do a full butterfly sit up, reach overhead, return. Full butterfly sit up and lower myself down. I want you to take as much time as you possibly can to scoop down and lower your body one vertebra at a time. So less is more here. You're done in 6, 5, 4. You got time for one more. 3, 2, come down and rest. Okay, so again, I have the weights by my side of my mat. If I wanted to add them for the forearm rotation, that might be fun. If I wanted to add them, sorry, I've got my hair right in my face. There we go. If I wanted to add them with the full sit-up, that might be good too. So I'll show you ways to do that in the advanced section. Okay, all right. 3, 2, 1, we go. It's squat, crunch, side crunch. Can you make it more fluid? I drop right back into my side, dropping my hips right between my heels. I'm really trying to find this lateral flexion, working the obliques. Yes, Jackie. Nice, Ruth and Emily. I love that. Good, Lauren. Oh my gosh, Holly, I'm feeling this. 9 more seconds. Get those elbows out. You got this. 5. Woo! We step to the back of our mat. So feet maybe a little tighter in. Walk it out to down dog. From here, I shift to plank, cross knee, plank, cross knee, cross knee. Good plank, cross knee, cross knee. Now, if I wanted to make it a little more interesting, I could move a little faster. I could add a second round or a double of my cross knees. Notice what's going on in the hands and the shoulders, though. I know I mentioned this in the last round, but rather than progressing, thinking about the building blocks of this movement, doing it well. Okay, so here's an advanced version of that forearm thing. Grab one, what's this called? Weight, straddle it with your hands. We're gonna shift over to one side, pull, come back through center, shift over to the other side, pull, come back through center. You guessed it, we do it again. I feel very Robin about it. Mandy, I need to make this easier for myself. I could be on all fours. I could be on my hands and knees. I could shift over and do it here. So even though I'm on my hands 2 times in a row, it's less body weight because I've got my knees to help me. Okay, grab both your dumbbells, come on down to your back. So this is the advanced version of this movement. My feet are together, my arms are gonna start over my chest. I'm gonna lift up, reach up, and return. Weights start over the chest, soles of the feet meet, and lower down with control. Inhale, prepare, exhale, curl up and reach. And notice that descend as slow as molasses in Vermont in the winter, so freaking slow. Exhale, inhale to return, you got 9 seconds. Full minute to rest in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, so we're moving into strength next. We will need the dumbbells. If you have a mini band, we're going to put that on too. So this is the section, it's the only block where the mini band would be used. So for me, I'm going to use a cloth mini band that's non-slip. If you've got the plasticky ones, that's fine too. They may move around a little bit, but that's okay, right? We'll just move them back to their spot. So you got 30 seconds to rest. I hope you like butter because we're gonna churn some. We're not really going to do that, but we're gonna pretend. So while you're in recovery, I'm gonna show you what you're doing with your upper body. So I have the band along my thighs, not my knees. My weights are gonna start right in front of my chest. I'm gonna find a curtsy, I'm gonna rotate, and then I'm gonna rotate over to the other side. Rotate, rotate, like I'm churning a big old vat of butter, which is my body. All right, so let's go ahead and do this together. In 3, 2, and 1, let's go. It's curtsy right, rotate left, curtsy, stand, rotate right. I think it'd be helpful to see this from the side. I curtsy, I rotate to the same side I took that step on, and then I rotate to the other side, getting some balance in that T-spine rotation. My fingers, my knuckles are pressing inward to each other, like I'm holding 2 sets, or like I'm holding 2 weights. Yes, elbows below the shoulders, shoulders down and back. Let's switch sides. Left to left, stand and twist. Left twist, left foot, right twist, and over to the left. Trying to make it more fluid as you go. The further out my arms are, the harder this gets. And I just started adding that in, right? So if I'm churning something, that means my arms can maybe extend. That'll make this much more difficult. Your call, your world. I just love you. You got 12 more seconds. Big rotation. See behind that torso for 6, 5, 4. Keep the band on. Set the weights down. You don't need them. They can be on the side of the mat. Come on down to your side body. Let's do it on the right side first. So on the right side, knees are bent. My bottom arm is gonna wrap, my top arm goes right in front of my chest. I'm gonna lift myself up for a triceps press. Then I'm gonna find 2 clamshells. 1 press, 2 shells. Your bottom knee stays down. 1 press, 2 shells. My head is hovering. I could have a pillow underneath me if I needed it, right? Or I could use a towel. That hand is right in alignment with the chest. You're done in 5, 4, 2 clamshells to finish. And let's flip it around. So I'm just gonna turn so I can still face you. Knees are bent. Bottom arm wraps, top arm presses. Here we go. 1 press, 2 shells. Kind of like 2 chains, right? I bet he'd appreciate that. Yes, if it's too much to hover the head, right? So for example, if your neck is a little bit like, I could use the towel underneath my head. So I've got a little bit of a pad as I lift my leg away from the midline of the body. You got time for 1 more. Finishing with your clamshells, and that is time. Okay, so that's your strength block. We're in block number 4 right now. There are 5 blocks to today's work. We'll do all of the strength 1 more time. Band can stay on, or you could do this body weight, right? We could churn with our hands together. Let's grab a quick sip of water. Cheers. We go in 8 seconds. Left leg will travel first. Let's pick up the dumbbells. 5, 4, 3, 2, curtsy, churn, and step churn. Right, so I'm getting a little more dynamic in my arms and my hips. Yes. See across the room. Squeeze your glutes. I pocket, I twist. Left leg is moving only. The bad news about this is the arms do the same thing on the other side. So the arms are already starting to feel some burn. Let's switch our feet. Set the arms up, right, and we twist right. Right, we twist right. We twist right. So if it's really getting to be a thing where you're feeling it here, set a weight down. There's nothing wrong with doing this with less weight. In fact, by letting go of my 5 pound, so I'm now just holding 5, I feel so much more able to get a big old twist. Good. 9 seconds left. You won't do another curtsy lunge today. Notice I didn't say lunge. This is 2 and 1. Good. Come on down to the floor. You don't need the weights, right? So set them off to the side. We're starting on the side we ended on. Bottom arm wraps, top arm places. I do 1 tricep press from the ground, 2 clams. If I wanted to, maybe I do a press pump. I return, 2. So I'm adding a little half range of motion pump here and lowering down. It's hard. It's a little advanced. But hey, if you're feeling good and you got the juice, let it loose. 4, 3, 2, flip your side. So I'm going to turn so I'm facing you. And we'll get ready for side number 2. Wrap the bottom arm, top arm places. I press, I do a little pump. I return, I do 2 clamshells. My feet stay together, my knees are stacked. Press and pump press. Return, 2 clamshells. Pushing through that outer hip joint. 1, pump it, return it with control, just like everything else today. A lot of control, back to the ground. Oh my gosh. I got 1 more in me. 5, 4, 3, 2. Finish with the clamshells, and that is your strength round. So in your last set of movements, All you need is your body. So if you have a mat, it may feel like it's a little more in your way. And I will show you a way to demonstrate the chop in the first round with just the body weight. In the second round, we could use a dumbbell, and I would only use one if it were me. But if you're feeling like, man, I really want to go hard today, you do you. I can't tell you what to do, and I certainly can't reach through the screen and make you do it differently. So take care of yourself. Are we ready for this last block? Put your hands to the screens. Act like you like me for 3 seconds. Yes! All right, my friends. So we've got about 9 seconds till we go. Here's the first thing you're doing. 4 hamstring curl hops. Touch the floor, same arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, other arm. Other arm. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop, drop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other drop, other drop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop, drop again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop, drop again. If I'm not jumping, 1, 2, 3, 4. Touch, touch again. You're still going to get your heart rate up, but you're not going to be putting any impact on the joints, on the bones. So do the version that feels accessible to you for the full 45. 4, 3, looking awesome. 2, and 1. Next exercise, step your right foot back behind you. Take your hands like you're holding a baseball bat, and you're going to give me chop, chop, chop. So I'm going right foot forward on the lunge, chop across the hip, chop across the hip. From the side, I look like this. Foot starts back. Good. You got 5 more seconds. So if I wanted to, right, I could have the weight. Yeah? Switch your feet. Switch your feet. Now, since I didn't do this with the weight for the first time, I'm not going to do it this time either. Hold my imaginary bat. I am doing a little side bend, right? I'm getting a little bit of a contraction through the side waist of my moving side, right? That left foot starts a little further back of the right. Front lunge chop across. Yeah. I promised you no more curtsy lunges, right? I never said anything about a front lunge. It's true. It's true. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Step to the right side of your room. Sashay, high knee. Sashay, high knee. Sashay, high knee. Sashay, high knee. Mandy, if I wanted to make this harder, what can I do? Give me a tuck jump, sashay, tuck jump. But I want you to land so light that you cannot hear it. So if you're landing, looks or feels or sounds like that, I say do your high knees. Make it super quiet. Lost my balance. Sashay, high knees. Sashay, high knees. 3, 2, time. All right, one more round. It's 11:11. So we're gonna end a little bit, well, we're gonna end right on time. If you can stick around for stretch, I would love that. If you can't, make sure you stretch on your own, okay? All right, last effort for all of it. We start with our hamstring curl. Double tap the floor. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, drop. Drop again. 2, 3, 4, drop. You might notice I'm always starting with my left. For me, that's the easiest thing for me to remember. If you alternate the start leg, well, you're just better than me. You're better than me. I'm okay with that. Drop down, same arm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop down again. 1, 2. You can take a little pause. You noticed I just took a little pause, right? Right, we're all coming from different walks of life, from different experiences. That's time. Next portion, I'm gonna grab my dumbbells, because why not, right? Goes across the left. Left foot steps back. I come across. I come across. Big lunge. Showing this to you from the front. Like I'm putting something in a pocket of my jeans on the left. Yes. Nice. Getting a lot of rotation in that torso today. Trying to make it regular. You know, just call me the modern day flaxseed, people. Yes. 4, 3, 2. Switch your lead leg. So now my right foot's gonna step a little further back. I start here. I come across. I come across. Ooh, lost my balance. Good. Boom. See all the way across the torso. Can you see behind you? Yeah. I just wanted to see if I could see my cats. But they are not interested in me today. I think it's because they have an opportunity to go outside and they took it. Good. 10 more seconds. I caught myself landing my feet parallel. I want to make sure I start with my foot behind me. It's less stable. 3, 2, 1. Good. Drop off your dumbbell. You don't need it. Last challenge. Start on the left. Sashay. 1, 2. Sashay. 1, 2. Sashay. 1, 2. Sashay. 1, 2. 1, 2. Or sashay, 1 tuck. Sashay, 1 tuck. Sashay, 1 tuck. Keep going. You got 10 more seconds. I'm watching you. Yes, Rachel. Yeah. Awesome, Lindsay. Love it, Laura. Nice, Tiara. Team, we're done in 4, 3, 2. You made it. I want to be the girl with the most cake because I love cake. So, cheers. We're going to stretch. It's 11:14. If you got to leave right now, have an awesome weekend. I'm going to do another one of these in October, so be on the lookout for it. If you're not on my list, put your email address in the chat and I'll add you. I send out emails every Sunday. Okay, so let's go ahead and stretch it out. Take the left foot forward, take the right foot back, and push that right heel down. Bend into the left knee, lean forward, so you're pressing into that back leg heel. Reach the left arm up, or the right arm rather. So the right arm, right leg, and lean. So showing this to you from the front. Lean over towards that left side. Yeah. Then from here, I'm gonna stand it up, dig the heel in on the left, and maybe reach for the toes. So showing this to you from the side of the other, getting a little hamstring curl. Rise up, let's switch the foot. So now I've got the left foot back. I'll show this profile immediately. I drive that heel back. I lean the chest forward, so the heel is down on the left. I'm gonna reach that left arm up, lean away. So I'm stretching out the sideline of the left body. Then I'm gonna come back through center, start to curl the toes of my right. So I'm feeling the hamstring stretch of my right leg. Rise up. Good. Roll the shoulders back and down. Open up the chest cavity. Connect the fingertips behind the back. Bend your knees and shift your weight all the way forward into a fold. Nod the head left and right, up and down. Release. Turn the toes out. Drop into your yogi squat, connect your knuckles together, and wring out the wrists. I like to move my hips around here. If it's too much to do that, feel free to sit up a little taller and just move your hips here. Rise your way up to stand. Give yourselves a hug. Rock it from side to side. And that is all she wrote. Any questions? Stick around. And let me know. Mondays at 12:30 are still happening. If you want to be invited, let me know. and I will see you hopefully soon. All right. Mwah, happy Saturday.